Welcome. Thanks for joining us today. We are excited about today's webinar. We are going to be talking about generating traffic for your website and creating online engagement. So it should be a great webinar. Before we get started, just some logistics. If any of you have any questions or comments during the webinar, please just post them into the chat and we will answer them periodically, and also at the end of the webinar, we'll have a chance to answer anything about this topic or anything else. Also, we will have a recording of the webinar posted to our website within 24 hours. You can forward it to a friend or review later if you'd like. So with us today is Larissa, our marketing manager. Hi, Larissa.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining.
And I'm James. I'm the founder of the company. So thanks for joining us today. And for anybody new here, just a quick overview of eDirectory. It is the platform that we sell. It is a platform for creating listing style websites. It is used for all sorts of different industries and purposes. Anything from local guides, vendor directories, lead generation websites. You can import your data. It creates listings, manages all the renewal and the monetization of that. It's highly customizable with a WYSIWYG editor. So you can change the colors, move things around. It's very easy to use. Also, we have native iPhone and Android apps available that you can build and submit to your own App Store accounts under your own brands. And the system has been highly optimized for SEO. The sites typically rank well in Google, and they also come up in the new AI systems as well. And we have source code available, as well as a custom development team if you want to customize it or integrate it with legacy systems. All sorts of things are available. Visit eDirectory.com to learn more or schedule a demo with an account executive to see how it may fit your project. And just to mention of our online community, we have Instagram and Facebook groups where you can join, connect, share ideas, and stay engaged. It's eDirectory_software on Instagram and eDirectory community on Facebook. And one other thing to mention is we have a new plugin that we've released in the last couple weeks, a Google Reviews integration. Basically, it allows Google Reviews to appear with the listings if you'd like to have that integration. We have a discount running on it. If you want to learn more, just reach out through the website and we will get in touch. And great. And so now for the main show for today. And with this, I'll turn it over to Larissa to talk about more about how to bring traffic to your directory.
Perfect. Thank you, James. Hi everyone again. Thanks for joining. So today we're going to talk about how to bring traffic to your directory. We're mainly going to talk about how directories generate traffic, SEO strategies that really work, content and social media tactics, paid traffic strategies, and turning visitors into engaged users. And the first thing before we start that I feel that is very important for me to really point out for any business owner or if you're just starting your directory is that a successful directory doesn't really rely on just one channel. It actually combines SEO, content, social media, paid traffic, and community engagement to consistently bring visitors to your platform. So it's very important for you to really take a look on this webinar. We have a lot more content on our blog as well, and make sure you really try different strategies, different channels, because each one of them is very important for bringing different types of visitors, customers, and all types of traffic that you definitely want to help you generate more, monetize your directory, and a lot more. So let's go to the next one. So how directories generate traffic? So the best results come from combining organic visibility, discovery, and paid promotion. So the first one is SEO, which we're going to talk a lot about today. So it's the search traffic that visitors actually find your directory through Google searches, like restaurants in Miami, for example. These users are actually looking for a service, which makes this one of the most valuable sources of traffic for directories. So they already have the intent, they already know what they are looking for. So this is why they are super valuable for you. And if your site is ranking well, it's a higher possibility of them finding the information that they need from your website. So this is why SEO is super important. The second one is discovery traffic, which is social and content. So people actually discover your directory through blog posts, social media, and shared content featured businesses. Rather than searching directly for a service like the first option, this is actually an encounter of your platform while consuming content online. So they are not really searching for anything in particular, they are just browsing the internet. And if you have a lot of diverse content, if you have a lot of social media posts, um, and overall content that is really engaging, they're going to find your directory by just browsing out there. So it's very important for you to also make sure to have a lot of spend a lot of time into content creation and social media as well. And the third one that is also very important is the paid ads, which is Google Meta Ads and other tools like these ones. So ads on platforms like Google or social media bring targeted visitors to your directory quickly. So this one you are actually buying their visits, and it's a lot more different in terms of you have to really pay attention of how much you are getting in return. You have to really look into your keywords. This is a very tricky one. We have a lot of content about that as well in our previous webinars, but the secret to success is basically to balance all of those channels. You don't want to just rely on paying, for traffic, but you also want to help with content, with ranking really well your listings, and also paying for targeted visitors as well. So the three of them are the combined of success. And we're going to talk about all of the three of them today during this webinar. Next topic, why directories rank well on Google. And actually, directories create a lot of searchable content, listing pages, category pages, location pages, reviews and user content, and blog posts. The more pages that you have, the more opportunities you have to rank well. And you don't have to really be worrying about only your main pages, like your home page, to rank well. Every page on your directory can bring a lot of different traffic. If you have a really good listing, for example, a Japanese restaurant that is very popular, very well done, has a lot of the information there, like location, it can bring a lot of traffic of people that are searching for it in Miami. So any type of page that you have, if it's well done, it can bring traffic to you. So pay attention on all the pages as possible as you can. We're also going to give you tips on how to properly update your listings and things like that to rank well on Google. Four main tips to rank well as well, especially for local directories. It's one, make every listing a mini website. So full descriptions, photos, services, hours, answer every question a customer might have about that specific listing. Target your city, of course, for local guides. Use pages like Top Plumbers in Miami to show up when locals are searching. So, for example, if I just got in Miami and I want to find a specific service, I'm going to search for the best in the area, right? And this is where your directory can come up if you have the right keywords, you have the right configurations and information in your directory. So this is really good for traffic as well. Leverage social proof. This is also super important, especially right now that we have the AI situation going. Collecting reviews and testimonials are more important than ever. So higher rankings and trust equals to more calls. And guide customers to action. Highlight key services, contact info, and booking links to make it easy to convert. So make sure that all the information, the key information like phone number, location, they are correct and updated, like up to date. They really match what's been shown on Google. Also, make sure that all the important features like the booking links are very easy to see. They are the first thing that the clients see. They are easy to understand and easy to access because this is a good way to convert as well. Uh, Okay, next we have the A Directory SEO resources. As I already mentioned, the SEO is super important for your traffic. So we actually worked a lot on the product to assist you with not having to do all the manual work. So make sure to take advantage of the amazing tools that we have right now, especially the AI SEO suggestions that I'm showing here on the screenshot. As you can see, I used a listing as an example and it is showing to me that I have a 65 score out of 100, and it's showing me the suggestions that I can apply there to improve my ranking. So for example, I can just click here on apply suggestion and it's gonna automatically update the listing for me, or I can choose to add it manually and add more information if I want to. But if you are thinking about doing a mass update or really improving your directory overall, this is really going to help you not having to update one topic by one. You can just use your AI suggestions to do the work for you and increase your score by a lot for each listing. So make sure to check our support articles if you don't know how to set this up, and make sure to use it because it's super helpful. It helps with SEO title, the keywords, description, and a lot more. Okay, so this is actually a really good one for you if you're just starting or if you have a directory but you didn't really pay the attention that the SEO really deserves. Okay. Build high quality listings. This is actually a reminder. I already talked a little bit about it, but focus on quality over quantity. Accurate, complete, and visually appealing listings really go a long way on ranking your website, having good rankings with Google. And again, a new reminder, fill out all SEO fields that you possibly can and optimize your listings as much as you can because the listings are your main point of traffic. You know, people are going to be searching for services, they're going to be searching for restaurants. And if you have the content, if you have all the configurations done, that's when people are going to show up. And encourage your sponsors to include detailed descriptions, services and categories, photos, business hours, and reviews. Everything you possibly can. The most information that you have, the better. The more detailed and complete the listing is, the more opportunities your site has to rank and attract visitors. So this is a really big one. If you're starting or if you already have a directory, is to really pay attention to the quality of your listings. And if you are really taking full advantage of all the SEO fields and everything that we have available as well. User-generated content. This is also a big one now that we are in times of AI. Modern customers trust peer opinions more than any ad. So every review, rating, or user-submitted post not only builds credibility for your site, but also creates fresh content that improves search visibility. So while talking about that, we have reviews and ratings. The most effective way to add fresh keyword-rich content to your site automatically. Social proof. Customers trust peer reviews, which directly drives conversion rates and proactive campaigns. So host annual best of city voting contest or feature a review of the week on your homepage. So really try to work with your community. This is super important to have actual real people providing reviews on your listings, the local tips. You know, this is the difference of someone actually clicking on a link or not. If they have an actual person, um, opinion, if they already, for example, if I'm looking for a hotel, I want to know from the people already stay there, what they think, what are the pros and the cons. So really working with your community, engaging with them and asking for them to leave reviews and ratings, it's a huge part of having a good directory. Created targeted content. So build topical authority. Use your blog to answer the questions your local audience is asking. The blog section is really, really underestimated because it's super great for bringing traffic to your directory. So make sure to use the blog as much as you can. We have so many tools that help you understand what topics might be trending now that you can really write about, especially for your specific niche or field. And here are some examples as well of blog posts that you can create. Listicles and roundups. So, for example, top 10 rooftop bars in downtown. This is highly shareable. So people are want to go and talk about other people. Oh, I want to go to a rooftop today. You know, which one we can go. And then your blog post can show up and really show the options there, and they can find your directory through that search. Educational guides, for example, how to choose the right contractor. This is also a big one for bringing traffic. It also builds trust. Spotlights, interviewing local founders humanizes your brand and encourages cross promotion. And link building. Reach out to local bloggers and offer to write guest posts about local business trends. Partner with local influencers with similar audiences to promote your directory. Also, if you have, other local bloggers, you can do the backlinks where their website's going to take your directory. This also helps you with ranking well on Google if you have a lot of good backlinks. And it's also going to help you with traffic in another way as well. So it's really good for you to find, guest posts opportunities, try to find local business trends and really write about it. Okay. Next, paid advertising. This is also a big one, as I mentioned before. So try to choose the first thing, try to choose the right platforms for your type of business. Google Ads for search intent. So Google Ads is really good for keywords if you know what people are looking for. For example, plumbers in Miami, you can pay for your ads to show up first in searches like that. Meta ads for awareness. So if you are doing the winners or local highlights or listings, the meta ads is really good for it. And LinkedIn ads for B2B niches. So each type of business like Google Ads or Meta Ads, they are important for different type of ads. If you are just, trying keywords, or if you are highlighting a blog post, you can try to choose what fits best what you're looking for at the moment. Target smart. Start with location, interests, and behaviors that match your niche, and upload your email list or past visitors to create a lookalike audiences. Retarget visitors automatically. Install the Metapixel and Google tag on your website. We do have the articles to help you if you need that. You can just search on for the support. And show ads to people who viewed your listings or left mid sign up, reminding them to come back. This is also a big one. I do recommend you to look into it. And the fourth is test and learn. Create two or three ad versions with different headlines and images. Try some with Google Ads, try others with Meta Ads, and see what brings you the most results. Test short videos, carousels, and testimonials to see what resonates most with your niche. Of course, this is all very broad. Every niche has its own particularities. So you have to really test and understand what works best for your niche, what's going to bring more results to your type of business. And use a lot of the great tools that we have out there to create your ads. We have the Canva, Ad Creative, or Google Ad Variations tool as well. So this makes a lot easier if you're working alone or if you don't have a lot of design abilities. This is also a really great tip. But really the thing about the paid advertising is you have to really try and get yourself out there and try different keywords. Try to think about what your customer is going to search and create it and adapt and change and see what really resonates with them. Okay. Engage on social media. With the times that we are right now, it's not possible to have a business and not have a digital presence. So really try to create the social media for your business. Share user-generated content like photos, reviews, and recommendations. This is also really helpful for the people that don't really know your business. Create Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok videos. Post local business highlights, tips, and success stories. And use social media as a top of the funnel to lead users back to your website. So it's always great for you to post regularly to remind them of your directory, of the amazing content that you are posting every week. It's super useful for creating traffic as well. Email marketing, this is one of the old ways that still works really well. You have control of your email list, and this makes you have like a stable source of repeat visitors. So try to send out strategic newsletters like curated weekend event guides, new business alerts, or exclusive local discounts because people still open emails and they really access your website through that. If you are sending out really interesting and attention calling emails, like for example, local discounts, this is a big one. And the B2B advantage, a large local subscribe list makes selling premium directories listing much easier. So yeah, email marketing is, I think, the most stable source for you to really try to bring traffic and try to send out regular newsletters because this is really good for keeping a long-term visitors count. Okay. Next one, offer free resources. Lead magnets, offering high value free resources in exchange for an email address. It's really good. For consumers, digital neighborhood guides, transit maps, or exclusive coupon codes really help you um, get their attention, their information, and their access either way. For businesses, local SEO checklists or customizable marketing templates, also super helpful. And the dual benefit captures email leads while naturally attracting backlinks from other websites. We also have our digital resources if you want to check it out. Here is the link on the slide. We're also going to post it at the end of the webinar as well. But we have amazing digital resources available, and you can even take some ideas for your own if you like. But yeah, this is super helpful as well for creating a good relationship with your visitors, businesses, everyone basically. Track competitors and adapt. Analyze the market. So study successful directories in your region or niche. If you're doing a local guide, you can try different directories from local other locations that are really doing well and try to mimic what they are doing, try to see and find things that you can use for yourself, see what's working, what's not. Identify the gaps, look for categories or content types your competitors are ignoring, and really try to work on top of it. Utilize analytic tools. Use softwares like SEMrush, Ahrefs, or Ubersuggest to analyze competitor traffic and keywords. Here's an example from SEMrush. So you can actually see how the competitors are doing, get the numbers there, and really compare keywords, what's working for them, what's not, and really bring it to your business. I think this is the biggest one that I suggest you using is the SEMrush. But it's like so many tools out there and it's super useful, so many different ways that you can use it. And review your backlink profiles. Identify which websites link to your competitors and pitch your directory as a better alternative, or just find new backlinks that you can add, new sites that are related to your business. There are many ways to doing that, of course, but this is a way to start. All right, so just a recap. So effective marketing strategies are essential for visibility and growth. So implement SEO best practice, optimize listings, categories, and pages for search engines. Invest in paid traffic, Google Ads and social media ads for immediate search reach. Prepare a sales pitch and Media Kit make it easy for business to understand your value and really connect with them. Engage in person and local events. Meet business owners directly, make your brand seen if you are a local business, of course. Offer promotional materials, door stakes, flyers, business cards, make yourself seen in your location, and create high quality targeted content, guides, blog posts, and local business spotlights. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is, of course, a broad strategy. You have to try and adapt to your own niche. But if you have any questions, this is the time to send them.
Yeah, just drop them right into the chat, and
Let's
let's go through
see.
them. So yeah, thanks, Lori. So the one thing I just wanted to add here is at the end of the day, from what we've seen over the last, 15 years of building these type of sites, is the sites that do really well just have really great content. And so you got to do the work, you got to put in the work and grind it out and just make sure that your directory has that wonderful content that isn't everywhere else on the internet. And that's really the key to it. Great. Let me just run down